Today, I'm sharing the secret strategy to actually get clients with your AI business. And I mean it, no one is telling you what I'll be sharing here. So sit tight and allow me to give you the one way to get clients as an AI partner. And if you're not yet familiar with the AI partnership model, I'll put the link to a video about it in the description. But in the meantime, let's dive straight into the one method that will finally make you sign clients for real. In just 5 minutes and with the free blueprints I'll give you at the end, I will change forever the way you see client acquisition. When I started my AI business 3 years ago, I faced a lot of different problems. What do I sell? Who do I sell it to? How do I get the knowledge? But slowly I understood that my biggest problem was going to be client acquisition, and I quickly realized that it was probably the most important thing to run a successful business. You can be the best at your job, but if you don't get clients, you will never make any money. The problem is that client acquisition has always been a headache for everyone. 30 years ago, you could simply be good at your job and the word would spread. Today, the business world has never been so competitive. From cold calling to email campaigns, client acquisition is hard. Luckily, after trying every single way to approach clients, from email campaigns to running ads or even going in person to businesses, after 3 years, I finally cracked the code to sign your first clients. So listen closely to the next minutes, because I'll be sharing my haha moments, the moments I understood how to actually get clients. So I was talking to a client about client acquisition, and the same day, just a little bit earlier, I had seen a video of a famous AI influencer showing how to get clients with email campaigns. And during my discussion with my client, we were arguing about cold calls. My client is a bit old school, and he explained to me that he simply doesn't believe in cold calling. He's a consultant, he helped businesses with project management and organization. And he explained to me that with whatever client he had, no one could even go past the secretary. So we both went into a small war of old school against new school. I tried to explain to him that cold calling actually works for specific people. I explained that real people, as we're talking, are doing it. So he continued saying to me that he didn't believe in it, and then we came to something very interesting. I explained that cold calling may not work for a bank, but cold calling was the best way to reach out to restaurants. We both paused for a moment, and he agreed. At that exact moment, I went back to the AI YouTuber telling people to do cold emailing. I thought about this, and I understood why client acquisition was so hard for beginners. Why? Because people are giving you one client acquisition strategy and telling you to use it, whatever the niche. And I understand why they do that. Of course, it's easier for them to stick to one strategy, become an expert in it, and then tell everyone to copy them. But the truth is that it's not going to work for most beginners. So that was my haha moment. I understood that the one problem most people have with client acquisition is that they don't think about the niche. They listen to someone more experienced than them, telling them to use the client acquisition strategy that worked for them. And that's something I want to help people with. So let me share with you my 3-layer framework to actually get clients. I created a very simple 3-layer framework. This is the framework I would advise you to use to actually sign clients. The 3 layers are very easy. First, you have the niche. The niche is the specific market segments of the people you want to reach. Then you have the offer. So what are you going to propose to them? And finally, the channel. This is where you decide what client acquisition method you will use for this niche and this offer. With this simple 3-layer model, you will be able to put all the chances on your side. Now, before giving you the complete blueprint to get your clients, I want to emphasize one thing about this framework. I'm not telling you that cold emailing is bad. What I'm saying is that cold emailing or any other client acquisition method will always be better or worse for specific niches. So I want you to use this simple 3-layer framework to make sure you choose the right channel for your client acquisition. Now let me share you the most valuable resource I've ever built for free. I've created for you a complete blueprint on how to get clients. In this video, I shared the strategy and the framework. You now have the idea, you understand the logic, but I'm not going to leave you only with this. So in the blueprint I've built for you, I'm giving you all the best client acquisition methods, some tips and tricks from experience in each, but more importantly, I'm sharing the best method to use for every niche. So with what you understood in this video and all the practical examples from the resource, you will now be able to choose the channel that will actually work for you and your offer, and finally sign clients. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit shorter, but what I really want you to take away from this video is that there's not one client acquisition strategy that works for every niche. It doesn't work like that. So go grab your free blueprint and start applying it to your journey. You will find the blueprint inside my free community. The link is in the description. This resource will definitely change the way you get clients. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.